make quite the game out of it. Set them up for hours and hours and hours, and then it takes 2 seconds to knock the bloody things down again. It makes you wonder what the point is. A little like a war, I suppose. All this time preparing, but how long is it actually going to last, this battle tonight, do you think?
It'll last long enough for us to claim victory.
Or perish. No one can predict the outcome, really, now can they? I mean,
Only
I'm
the
sure.
gods know.
This is true. We're just a puppet in their games, are we not?
We all serve the gods.
We do. Difference is, I'm free to choose mine. When that shield is not out, can he see you and hear you or not?
No, only when I'm wielding it.
So I wonder what would happen if you got to sit on that throne and then reverted your allegiance back to where it really belongs.
This is the blood god's domain. You would know.
You might be late by then. Especially if your god's aware of what you're planning.
I'm not planning anything.
Maybe that was the wrong turn of phrase. I apologize, though I didn't mean to offend you. It's not my first language, you see. If I've offended you, I can stop talking.
I don't know if it's even possible to offend me.
Wow, is that a chuckle I just heard? I think that's the first time I've seen you, well, not seen you because I can't see your face, but heard you almost happy. You do as you're told, as any good soldier should, of course, but you don't always agree with the decisions your brother makes. That's pretty obvious for anyone to see. Or maybe I'm just more perceptive. No, maybe not yet.
I offered my advice. Whether he takes heed of it is up to him.
Headstrong and stubborn, is he?
It is our way.
Yes, you do have rather more in common with a dragon than I first thought. Impulsive, headstrong, and stubborn are words that have been used to describe me most of my life.
Well,
Who designed these bloody clothes? They're really uncomfortable.
I do not know. Perhaps my brother.
Maybe he was complaining about the chafing of his armor. Maybe he just wanted to punish us the same, yes? Or even the wrong colour.
What colour would you prefer?
Blue.
The colour blue enhances you somehow.
No, it just suits me. My grandmother was a blue dragon. Inherited my hair from her.
And now your hair graces the shoulders of my brother.
Ah, yes. Obviously bringing him some small pleasure. It will grow again. Doesn't weaken me any by not having it. Though it does rather itch as the hair starts to grow back.
Well, I could have the priestess scalp you to solve the issue.
Ah, we already spoke about this earlier though, did we not? I know you felt what my blood did yesterday. Really want to spill more?
I'm not blind to what your blood can do. Like my brother, who seems to just think denying the problem will make it go away.
Yes. It's one of those in every army. Not usually the leader. But no matter. That was just a few small drops, though. What happened if we spilled it all? Fun to find out.
There may be time for that yet.
There may be. That's not really what they wanted me here for, is it? Your brother seems to think... Well, your brother seems to think denying that is the best course of action too. He didn't go to all that trouble to set up that fake Sir Giles, and a second fake Sir Giles to torture and kill to try and convert me for no reason.
But now you're thinking of joining us anyway.
If I know that you're as strong as you say you are, perhaps. One doesn't want to be on the losing side now, do they?
The ruinous powers will always win.
Necessarily
they always
true.
have.
Well, they can't always have, otherwise we wouldn't be here, would we? Maybe in other worlds.
It is a slow but steady process.
Yes, but
Every
you see...
year more holds fall to our power.
And yet in the last few days, we've pushed back and taken back some of that power, have we not?
Temporary. Setback, nothing more. And
you never think that that's how we...
part of the plan.
Oh, come on now. That would be a very, very bad tactic.
Would it? Get all our enemies in one place to destroy them all in one fell swoop?
Oh, you think they're all coming from the same place? Okay.
They have to come here. We know this. They have
Yes,
to
but
destroy this fortress and close the rift.
and you think they don't know how?
Doesn't matter if they know how, but they have to do it. That's the thing.
Yes, they do. Makes you think they can't. You think you know what you're up against, do you?
I've fought the Sigmarites and Bretonnians before.
Yes, but what about everybody else standing with them?
Your... what did you call it? I don't recall what you used for your army.
Comrades? Or you mean the name of the army itself?
The name, the people, or something. I don't remember.
Free. Oh. Every free person in the lands.
Freedom is an illusion.
So is captivity.
There are no illusions here. You are behind bars, are you not?
Oh, yes, I am. And yet I'm not bothered by it.
So you claim.
Have you sensed any fear or desperation in me?
I sensed pain with what the priestess did to you yesterday.
A little, yes. Did it stop me?
No. But you've only been here a short time. How much can you really endure?
Well, I'll either endure it, or I'll die. Either way I win, right? Or do you seek to kill me without spilling my blood?
I'm sure the priestess has ways of doing such. You've seen what she's capable of. Claws.
I'm a dragon, am I not? You think I can't draw my own blood with this? And if I had to, if I had no other choice, then I would do so. It seems I do have a choice now, doesn't it?
There are many ways to render you unconscious so that you can end your own life.
Ah, but that doesn't count for the fact that a good doctor friend of mine has several hundred vials.
He's planning on using them in the siege equipment.
We need to. I can't let slip another little secret.
No matter. We have twice as many equipment than they do in the front line. We'll simply destroy them before they can barrage us.
What makes you think that the only way to get them dropped is via siege equipment?
How else are you going to drop them? You may be able to fly now, but the priestess is already working on ways to ground all your kind from flying.
Think she can do so before this battle starts, do you?
We've already seen it in action last night.
Oh, did you?
Perhaps, perhaps not. Who knows?
Then there's other little ways. Tiny vials could be attached to arrows, can they not?
Minor vials like that wouldn't make a difference.
Thousands of them.
I doubt even you have that sort of archers available.
I trained the archers myself. I know what they're capable of.
You underestimate the power of the warp.
Ah,
In
yes.
a few words, the priestess can erect barriers that will block all projectiles from even entering. Maybe the
yes,
barrages themselves.
like the ones we put over Caraga Court, you mean?
I was not there for the siege of the stunted place.
We erected barriers over there. With arcane magic, in fact.
Point being,
If one knows how to erect something, they'll soon know how to de-erect. You're a man, I'm sure you understand that. I don't know what we're fighting for. You're supposed to be convincing me that it's a good plan to join you, or you're not. All we're doing is bandying words backwards and forwards about who's got the bigger sword.
you're right.
I rather forgot myself. I'm so used to hanging around with men, measuring the sides of their swords against each other, that I forgot what we were actually supposed to be doing.
There doesn't even need to be a battle, you know.
Does there not?
No. You can stop all of this from happening.
And how can
Save
I?
countless lives.
And how can I personally do that?
You know how.
You expect me to believe that if I join you, all my friends' lives are going to be spared? The demon lord herself killed 2 of her lovers. Please the blood god.
She was weak and pathetic, a false idol.
You know your brother told me I could have the throne earlier, right?
If that is the Dark Master's will.
That makes no sense to me. Both of you have served way longer, so why would it suddenly be given over to a stranger? That not cause a lot of infighting?
Not if it was the Blood God's will.
See. And if they did give me the throne, what do you think is going to happen to those that harmed me? Or did your brother not order the priestess to try and find my horns, my hair?
You would be able to do as you please.
Interesting.
You could tell the Sigmarites and Bretonnian and your free people that there no longer needs to be a fight. They could join us, and together we could rule this land.
And how would I get that kind of message to them, do you think?
They listen to you, do they not? You are their commander.
I am.
Right?
I'd have to be able to speak to them, would I not?
I'm sure they would be willing to listen. All you need to do is meet with the Herald. He's the voice of our master.
Oh, yes, the poor creature that had those burns all over its body. I fought with him a couple of times before.
Did you see his power?
Yes, but we're both still alive, are we not?
Maybe it's all part of the master's plan, as I said.
What I mean is, he didn't kill me and I didn't kill him.
Maybe
I'll knock him on his arse a few times with my arrows. Maybe he does. You see, this herald is what was sent in the Giles form, was it not? So how can I trust it?
It might have been the Herald, it could have been some other demon.
Your brother seems to think it was the herald.
Well, the Herald can't take many forms.
Everything the herald told you was true, that's what he said to me.
Well, all we can do now is wait for the Herald to appear, and then let him dictate our master's will. If you are to join us and save countless lives,